everyone, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. This reading is intended for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you are watching for Libra, you're going to want to reverse the roles because it will feel as though I'm speaking to you about your Libra. Also, I'm going to start giving away free personal readings. So every week, I will give away an email reading. It'll be 3 questions. Once a month, I will give away a video reading that's 3 questions. It's super easy to participate in this. All you have to do is be a subscriber and then click the link in the description box to be redirected to my website so that you can give me your name and your email address, and that way I can notify you when you win and I'll know where to send your reading. So super painless. Also, for personal readings, I'm changing it up. In March, I will be closing my readings and they're only going to open once a month. So I will send out emails so everybody knows when they're open. I'll post in the community section on the YouTube channel. And then once that 72 hours has passed, they will be closed again, okay, until next month. So Libra, you came out smack in the middle of your reading, right? Let's take a look at what we got going on. Bottom of your deck is King of Wands. You got lots of fire energy. I don't know if you're dealing with a fire sign. I don't usually care about signs because I feel like at this stage of the game, you should know who you're dealing with. Unless I read for new love, then that's helpful. But you got Leo. You've got Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You got Sagittarius in the reverse, right? We've also got some Capricorn energy here, but that is in the reverse. So let's take a look. If you're not dealing with a fire sign, don't worry about it. I don't, right? You got a little tiny Page of Pentacles in the reverse too, so you could be dealing with Earth. Somebody, I feel like, had some issues around their own self-worth or their self-esteem, and so this is a situation that never seems to really get off the ground. I feel like for you, Libra, you're pretty fed up with this. Whatever this person's issue is, it doesn't seem like you want anything to do with it, because I'm seeing you looking at this as a loss, or until this person has some sort of like dramatic shift in the way that they behave, you're not dealing with this anymore. For some of you, the person that you are interested in or have been dealing with has gone through some sort of trauma, and it feels like they're letting that dictate the entire course of the relationship. I feel like you've given to this as much as you possibly can, okay? Because where you're at, you're looking at this as the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's like you're tapped out. You've done the most. You're ready to work on something else. There needs to be some reciprocity here. And that's why your justice is coming out, right in the middle, where it's like, okay, what can you do to show up in this relationship? 3 of Wands for what's coming in for you. So even though I feel like you're giving up on this situation, it seems as though that's actually piquing someone's interest in you, because we have delays in the reverse, rejection in the reverse, and indecision, right? Addictions in the reverse. So it's like as soon as you get this person out of your energy or off your mind, all of a sudden it feels like this person is here. Now, in the past, you could have given them some kind of ultimatum, and it feels like they didn't respond, So this is somebody that you could have told them what you needed, and they just didn't even reply or acknowledge what you said. Now that it feels like you're no longer invested, this person is kind of in your face trying to make the situation better. This could be somebody that you felt like would take forever to commit, because there's kind of this failure to like be able to solidify something with them. Whereas now, all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're what I want. I want to make this up to you. Can I be in your space? Let's talk about us. I think this is going to feel really good, but it's also giving you pause, because there's kind of an energy of like, well, what the hell took so long, right? If you were really as into me as you're saying you are now, why was this such a struggle? Like, why did I have to pack up my stuff? Why did I have to block you? Why did I have to start giving my attention to other things or other people for you to care, right? You have an opportunity this month for the Devil in the reverse. So some of you could see this as you releasing this person because you just feel like they're sucking you back in You feel like this person needs to have some sort of massive transformation in their life before they can be 100% here for you. And it's like, I've been there, I've done that. I see where this goes when I let you back into my life. For others of you, though, I feel like this is an opportunity to address the toxicity in the situation. If this person has had issues around like commitment, or perhaps they were in a relationship somewhere else and you felt like the attention you deserved was always divided, it's like you can really kind of work through some of these bigger issues that I feel like have been keeping you all stuck. Because I'm seeing that the delays are now going to lift. And that might be something that's kind of unexpected for you, because it feels like you gave up on this, right? And now suddenly there's this pause, there's a shift. You're kind of looking at this like, okay, maybe this could work. I feel like with the advice being strength, you've put a lot of time and energy into this. So I would say be patient. Sometimes the King of Wands can be an energy of rushing. So this person could be trying to rush you to make a decision. And I don't think that that's fair, right? Because if this person got to take forever to figure out what they wanted, and then they show up and they just snap their fingers and you're supposed to get on board, you get what I'm saying? I feel like if you could try to suspend judgment and listen to what this person has to say, you will be able to weigh out whether or not this is the opportunity for you. But again, take your time, okay? Because I feel as though there's kind of a strange element to this. And I'm not sure why, but it's almost like I'm picking up on this person wanting you to go back to like telling them what to do. So maybe this person has a tendency to make bad choices, because I did see that addictions card in the reverse. It's almost like this person wants to keep you tethered to them, or they like it when you're like worried about them or you're nagging them, is kind of what this looks like. So this could be somebody who like does things purposely to get your goat. And that could be because with this Libra energy, you're so cool and detached. When you get upset, that's how they know you care. You get what I'm saying? So maybe you just kind of release this. Like, I'm not getting mad about this. I'm not arguing with you about this. I'm just going to move around. And they were like, whoa, what the hell? Like, this is so not what my Libra does. You get what I'm saying? So just be careful of this person, like trying to rope you back in to be in a position that you don't want to be in, right? But I do feel like you could assess kind of whatever the toxicity is and then decide if this is the opportunity for you. Because you're definitely going to have a decision to make that you didn't think you had. You get what I'm saying? Like something that you felt like was just done and over with, I feel like is now going to be showing up in your life. And you're going to have to decide, like, does this still resonate with me? Have I moved on from this? Am I a different person? Is this something that I see growth with? Has this person grown, right? So let me get you an oracle message and then I will pull you a love message. Let's see what we got for your oracle message in love. Observer. That's what I was saying. Take your time. Feel this out. This came out in the reverse, so we will read your protection message. Let's see what we have. Number 49. That could be a significant number to you. With a reverse, though, it looks more like a 94. But that would break down to the number 13, which is a 4. So, I mean, it is an opportunity for stability, whether you decide to deal with this person and try to create stability in this relationship, or whether you decide to be on your own and just create stability for yourself, right? So, I mean, I guess it's kind of win-win. All right, so the essential meaning is perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. The oracle's message: most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need to distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. So your relationship message says sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Take to higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself, in others, and in the landscape. You will find things much improved sooner than you know. So let's check your protection message. Ever think sometimes your life options are suction cupped to your face and you can't see beyond yourself? There's a big world out there, a multitude of potential realities that you're unable to perceive at present. So you're a little stuck. It's time to get advice from someone you trust, someone who has a better perspective on your circumstances. Other points of view are needed now before you move forward. Take heart. A beautiful vista is waiting for you to drink in. You just need a little help widening your scope beyond your small self. So it sounds like maybe this person did something to trigger you, and I'm not sure what it was. I feel like you tried to tell this person what you needed from them and they didn't believe you, or they took you for granted. And maybe this person didn't realize like how fed up you were. I'm not excusing the behavior at all, but I also don't see any swords. So outside of this, which usually has 2 swords, but even this justice card has none, maybe a conversation would be really helpful, because it seems like communication here is not been great. And it feels like you do have an opportunity to restore the harmony in the situation. If you want, it's up to you, but you might need to make your needs known or to tell this person why they made you so angry, because it kind of feels like this person is oblivious. Like they're just maybe really wrapped up in themselves, which I guess if somebody doesn't know exactly what's wrong, how do they know there's a problem or to fix it? It seems like you guys just need to talk, and at least that way, if you get everything on the table, you can really assess the situation, like I was saying, and decide if this is something that you even want to deal with. All right. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So, Libra, when I was saying it feels like your person kind of has a traumatic situation and they're allowing it to dictate the course of the relationship, I feel like this person did something that kind of triggered you, and it could have been an old wound that just made it feel even worse. You get what I'm saying? So maybe before you speak to this person, if you could get to the bottom of why you're feeling what you're feeling, so you can figure out, is it all from this person or is it being compounded because there's other things in your life that you've experienced that are making you feel even more upset? You get what I mean? Let me get you one more oracle card. Well, you also got passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So it seems like your fire sign is very attracted to you, right? You've got somebody's interest. But let's see. Wait. Don't rush. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. And you got a message from your person. It says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So maybe you need this person to just say it. You know what I mean? And maybe this person looks for, maybe this is someone who is more action oriented, or their attitude is like, well, I show up, so clearly I care. Whereas you're like, no, I need to know, what am I waiting for? What am I investing for? Right? So that I can weigh my options. Is this worth my time? Okay. This person has a lot of love for you. So hopefully if this is something that you want to save, you'll take the opportunity, because it seems like you both really care about each other. But as far as this person, they might not always say it, but it feels like they do really love you, right? I think you just need to hear it. You could probably use some clarity, right? Because with this observer card being in the reverse, I feel like you should definitely watch this person to see what kind of behavior they're exhibiting. But it's also really hard when we don't exactly have the conversations that we need, because we watch what people do and then we view it through the lens of our own bias, right? And that's based on our past experiences, our beliefs, right? And we kind of make assumptions about why someone does what they do or why they behave the way they do. Maybe this is someone who hasn't even shared with you why they act the way they act. And if you talk to them, you might realize, like, whoa, this person doesn't have a problem with me. They just have this traumatic issue that they never told me about, and that's why they behave the way they do, right? Last card is the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So, like I said, this seems like an opportunity that you could take if you want. But it's up to you. It's really about what you feel comfortable with. It seems like Spirit wants you to know this. So I'm going to read this one to you and then I'll be done. It says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So I don't know why that was important for you to hear. Maybe because of this 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, where you feel like you're wasting your time. But even if things aren't progressing the way you want, have you had good experiences with this person? Have they made your life more meaningful? That's something that only you can answer, right? All right, Libra, thank you so much for allowing me to read for all of you. If you're interested in getting that free reading, make sure you subscribe and you follow the link, and I will speak to all of you again soon. Bye.